Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, welcome back to some more Pokemon Y. In the previous part, I started the after game for this walkthrough and arrived here in Cloud City, and in this part I should be showing off the Friend Safari. Now the Friend Safari is this little building over here, and it's a major part of this game, but this part will be kept short, as I only want to briefly explain what it does. So the Friend Safari is an area where you can encounter Pokemon of a specific type based on the friends you have on your friend roster. For example, I have all these friends on my friend roster, and each of them gives off a different type of Pokemon, like Bug, Dragon, Ice, Fairy, and so on and so forth. If I select a type such as Ice, then I will only find Ice-type Pokemon. Furthermore, I will only find 2 Pokemon unless the friend that I have added has completed the Pokemon League in Pokemon X or Pokemon Y. If that's the case, then a third Pokemon will show up. Now, you can have a friend added, and this friend does not need to play Pokemon X or Pokemon Y. Regardless of whom you have added, that friend will give you a Friend Safari, if that makes sense. Most of these Pokemon in the Friend Safari can be found in other parts of the Kalos region, but what makes this special is that some of the Pokemon here have their Dream World ability, which is a unique ability that's hard to obtain. You can even catch starter Pokemon here and all sorts of other random stuff and goodies. So once you pick the safari that you want to go to, you can just wander onto the grass and start catching stuff. You don't have to get anything special, you just run around and search for stuff. However, you won't get safari balls, but you won't have a time limit either. So it's not exactly like a safari zone from previous games, but whatever. Now, there are certain Pokemon that can be caught only in the Friend Safari, like I mentioned before. These Pokemon include ones like Tyrogue, and Dugong, and Beautifly, and Togepi, and many more. So if you want something specific and you want to get it before Pokemon Transfer comes out or whatever, then this is the place to do it. There's lists you can find on the internet. I don't have them all memorized by name, so yeah. So I guess that's kinda it in terms of explanation. Like I said, this isn't a very long part, and I'm sorry about that, but I can assure you guys that the next part will be quite long, as I will be catching another member for my team. Yes, I know, you might be thinking that 10 Pokemon is already a lot at this point, and there's no point in catching any more since I've already beaten the game, and there's not much of an after game, but I can assure you guys that there's a reason behind it. Anyway, that about wraps up this part of Pokemon Y, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all in the next part. Bye-bye, humans.